Greetings and welcome to today's installment of Songs from the Source. We are your host band, Seven Seas of the Heart. And today's song from the Source was inspired by the San Francisco, California of the late 19th century when it was referred to as the Barbary Coast. It was a great influx of folks from the East and from all over, I guess, in search of gold during the gold rush. And a lot of those salty, more or less unsavory characters inhabited the city of San Francisco. So we want to celebrate those days of yore in our song that we call The Barbary Coast. About as far westward as anyone could go. Ho! They hollered, headed for San Francisco. The gold rush was reason enough to get away as thousands of lost souls landed on the bay. All the rutted streets were paved with gold dust. Prayers weren't prayed or sung, they were cussed. A corpse was as common as a nugget of gold, because life, like virtue, was bought and sold. Rain washed the blood out into the sea, and the streets were clean. It seemed so easy. Always at your fingertips, what you thought you wanted the most. That was the enduring allure of the Barbary Coast. They say that you took your life into your own hands, wandering this coast without surf or sand, where the sharks were always feeding and the tide was high, and justice was 2 arms and a leg for an eye. Pacific Street, Kearny, Montgomery, and Broadway. A devil's acre where fist and twat held sway. Dance halls, saloons, and houses ill repute. Pockets picked, they'd use your bunghole for a flute. Rain washed the blood out into the sea, and the streets were clean. It seemed so easy. Always at your fingertips, what you thought you wanted the most. That was the enduring allure of the Barbary Coast. The liquor was cheap, the women was too, but you might have to tip with your last gold tooth. With a bulge in your pocket, you were asking for the affections of a hoodlum, a beggar, or a whore. Strutting their stuff on the stage, night and day. The galloping cow, the waddling duck, Salome. spook-toothed Sally with her ham-hock fist, busted more than one jaw for a stolen kiss. Rain washed the blood out into the sea, and the streets were clean. It seemed so easy. Always at your fingertips, what you thought you wanted the most. That was the enduring allure of the Barbary Coast. Had Bud Murphy with his granite head, but a sailor in the gun and he left him for dead. In his coat of arms, old Back Abiel carried enough knives to skin and gut a whale. There was the Bella Union, the Morgue, the Louisiana, the bucket of blood, the Rosebud, and the Montana. The Occidental, the Cock of the Walk, and the Balboa. The Bowhead, the Opera Comic, and the Arizona. 1,001 dives where one could disappear. Stumble in the front door and stagger out the rear. Rain washed the blood out into the sea, and the streets were clean. It seemed so easy. Always at your fingertips, what you thought you wanted the most. That was the enduring allure of the Barbary Coast. The song in the air was like a siren, arousing something in women and men, leading them down the path of no return, where blood boils, gold melts, and desire burns. With its wide open air of anything goes, it was America's Paris in the throes of the fire and brimstone crowd's self-appointed mission to slay the Barbary Coast like a serpent coiled and hissing. Rain washed the blood out into the sea. And the streets were clean, it seemed so easy. Always at your fingertips, what you thought you wanted the most. That was the enduring allure of the Barbary Coast. There you have our song from the source for today. The Barbary Coast. We are Seven Seas of the Heart. And before we sign off, we would like to wish, desire, and hope for you that you will raise the lusty, the fun-loving, the freewheeling, the fearless, the courageous, the adventurous, the going for brokenness, the anything goes-ness sail. And that you would live free and sail the seven seas of your own beautiful heart. Until next time, bon voyage.